some love there.
Sure.
And if you guys actually listen or watch on Spotify, we actually have the video on Spotify too. But if you guys actually watch it on Spotify, please tweet us, let us know.
Oh!
Dude, like how is that a hit marker? He deserved that kill. Big J, welcome back, brother. Thank you.
We could take it out of emote only now, I believe. I think chat might have cooled off. Never mind. They found a Chinese
Is it
emote.
emote?
Yeah. I mean, that is just...
That's fucking great.
Joe picks it up.
Not
Well
a fin
won.
tweet.
So now Brack has to step into the B site.
Joe deceives.
LA have not actually
First
committed
blood.
to getting onto B though, and with Beagle pushing
is great.
forward, hold on a second, they may have to reconsider
Naga
because
fin
RC
tweet.
drops backside bar,
Naga fin
and all of
tweet?
a sudden the Gorillas are kind of stuck inside of
What
a
my boy
lock.
Jared Harold?
J-Man.
Concerned with Beagle in this position. Nice nade, gets bounced off.
They
Joe
actually
knows
ruined
exactly
Twitter.
where Beagle's going to be located. It takes him down. Is
And people aren't even popping up when I search them.
Happening.
Happy
Assault still
birthday,
was
Ag
pushing over
Clayster.
by the B
It's a
bomb site.
video.
Had no sound cues whatsoever, but Brack might catch them on the cross.
2v3 situation.
So well put together by Brack.
Brack gets some information there.
Stun pushes through.
Is he
going to
get in there? Exceed, freebie.
Shots don't come through initially. Good trick discipline from Exceed.
Oh, wait. Fellow doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I love
Points
that.
the first kill turns, but ultimately that would have been a really impossible 1v3 considering the weaponry, and LA will take the opening round.
Even with that opening snipe, that fellow almost got an RCZ. You saw that. I mean, LAG, when it comes down to search and destroy, just really,
All right,
lines in
LAG
their
round one.
Just making sure that they can always keep a player to watch that restaurant float. And Assault, once RCZ gets cut down, like you were saying, Beagle was looking for the pinch. And even if they found that kill over inside of check-in, you still had so much space being found for yourself off of that first point of contact versus Capsidol.
Yeah, they're
Just get
funny,
inside
man.
that bomb
Guys,
site.
we have 3 streams
Luckily
live.
enough,
We have
we caught the timing
twitch.tv/methods,
versus
twitch.tv/embos.
Brack
Show
in the
love to
middle of the
all
map,
3
but
people here
first round
on
to
the
take, you are
couch.
LAG, just gotta lean into it.
If we have that
Sniper
multi-Twitch
defense swinging
link,
for LA, including a little bit of early aggressiveness from Joe over towards the restaurant side. Interestingly enough, Assault gives
Hey,
up
thanks,
top
man.
bedroom here, and Beagle says thank you very
Chris is hidden.
much. And that should
Oh,
be
that's a
the
freebie.
first
That one-
blood.
that's always
Assault
nice.
was in the middle of trying to stun open the doors through luggage.
You didn't like
but
my
the
stream
kill
last
comes
night?
Through, and Florida now have a really
Me?
good look at getting over to the same
I
side. As
actually
long as
liked
they
it because
can
it
avoid
felt
this
like
double stack over
it was
30
so
counted.
ancient. Like it felt like it was like 10 years ago. And it kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
LAG are looking to press
It hit
a
the
little bit
nostalgia
further
chord?
forward. Bomb being planted there.
Whenever you had it on your phone, yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Looks like LAG are trying to hit a 3-man route around the back.
To be
And
fair,
they
I tried
hold the 4v3
FaceTiming you
again.
first.
Statistically speaking, Florida
Before
has
I-
not been great at getting on and
I was
holding
out of
bomb
commission.
sites. But this looks like a much safer post
4v3
plant for the
retake in.
Beagles, creating stress on the backside of this
That
reroute.
hurt. Oh, he trusts the
Brack
snap. He
gets
finds one. Nice
trade
snap.
comes out.
3v2
Joe
now,
able to
Exceed
try
and
to
Joe,
work
the
around that
dynamic
through bar.
duo.
Fellow
This should be
repositions.
unwinnable for
Merman
them.
and Barnacle Boy, they will
Yes,
fall.
he does.
And it
Joe
is.
doesn't quite see it, but, oh, the shots are clean.
Good round by Florida.
Unfortunately, though, there were more members for Florida lurking through mid, and that'll be enough to
Mermaid
secure the kill
Man
against
and
Joe
Barnacle
Lockout.
Boy,
Feel like saw it on the mini-map,
unite!
But I'm pretty sure Exceed just got
That
spot
show
on.
is fucking
He was
dumb.
holding
It's
the angle
dumb.
over like cut in. That's exactly where Beagle was
The
re-wrapping
invisible
from.
boatmobile.
Got the opening few shots, at least that's what the mini-map suggested, and Beagle takes down Exceed as he was just trying to play that.
Chad, have they
floating
ruined
member
SpongeBob yet?
or
Or is
LAG
it
in
still
their
good?
retake.
I haven't seen it in a
Does not
while.
work out. The full flank around the back, even going 1-for-1 for Brack is going to be great, but Beagle's first
My
blood
room
again,
presidential.
sniffing out the information that top bed was
Yeah,
so
cut.
vacant. He just popped that silence and worked that flank very quickly.
It's chalked?
Oh, man.
No,
So
man.
LAG's first defensive
Fluffy,
stack through mid
welcome.
doesn't ultimately
They
work.
ruined
Keep
SpongeBob.
an eye out for
I
Fellow,
don't know
who
why,
once
like,
again
how do
makes
you
the
ruin a
position
show
happen
so
over towards
legendary like
topside
that? Just
bedroom.
stop making
He's
episodes.
pulling out that scope again. He was the sniper
Sorry,
leader
bit.
in stage 4, had 17 total kills with the scope. This time, no hit marker.
Johnson.
To really dissuade anyone from LAG. Still looking towards
Looking
A, but
to
the
rip
threat has
some
been
wigs,
established.
perhaps.
That
Oh,
Gorillas
he just
continue
lost
to
focus.
You know what they should do about
back over
cartoons?
towards B, but
They should
Assault
make it
will
like a
drop on
rule
transition.
that
And really, with Exceed on dead silence,
you
he's
can't
kinda
make new
stuck
ones
here.
unless it's like
He wanted to
voted
make a
on by a
play, maybe more
huge
aggressively, but
reviewing
losing his
party.
team members
Because
over
like
through the
I think
middle
you have
will
the
kind
OG
of
Teen
pause him
Titans,
for a
Danny
moment with
Phantom,
that
Kids
dead
Next
silence
Door,
fire.
Imaginary Foster's
gonna get
Home,
sunned as
Zoe
well.
101. That's not
Well, it's gonna
cartoon,
call
but
for Brack to
you know,
back
Powerpuff
all
Girls.
the
I
way
think you
up.
just throw all
Backs
the
on
old
half
ones,
wall. But Joe still needs
revamp
to
them,
find
make
the
them
engagement.
HD,
Bob's
like
gonna get
remaster
from
them,
RCDs. Joe
and
needs
just
to
keep
find skill
replaying
around the back,
those,
can't
dude.
get the better of Brack. That
let
B-bomb
let
site
the
is not
new
looking
gen
good for LAG.
experience
It's not
the
bad.
greatness that we
Really
had
well
growing up.
run here by Florida.
Nostalgia
The opening
only gets
first
you so
blood just
far.
completely stops
No,
all
it
of his
doesn't.
LAG hit.
You don't
Because
think
there's
so?
no way what these kids are watching now are better than what we grew up on.
You ever wake up and
Exceed's
throw
gonna
on
be the
some
one to collect the bomb,
Roseanne?
and he's gonna be doing that with a lot of noise.
Roseanne.
Wake up in the middle of the
Right on
night,
top of it.
Wow.
watch
yeah.
some
No,
Roseanne.
I used to wake up every single night. The flow Right.
No, it's Low Rider.
The Low Rider?
Low.
I said Flow Rider?
George Lopez.
Oh, I'm thinking
Yeah,
Flow Rider.
yeah.
Every
Yeah,
night
I know.
at 2 a.m. I wake up. Fluffy J, welcome back. Thank you, bro.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
Assault
God.
drops early in that mid-cross position at Arches, and the whole play just
Then Robot
essentially gets
Chicken
foiled.
comes on and you feel nefarious because it's Adult Swim time.
8% first blood win percentage. Just
You're
playing
locking your
Yeah.
door so mom can't walk in.
Adult
I'm watching
Swim,
Adult
oh my
Swim.
God.
for that first engagement. Finds Assault, like you said. I mean, that forces Joe to play
What'd
so
you just
slow
say?
until he can get some further information without the AR's
Nothing bad, I don't
assistance
think.
overwatching him
No.
through the atrium. That was going to be the play call. Gets snuffed out.
Alec still struggling in the search.
Sitting on twos.
Quick hit going over towards
Got
Yeah,
a
Alex
feel.
having a tough one. I mean, dude, it's just.
Got a feel for him. 'Cause that's the red duo right there.
I mean, the format just makes it so at least 3 teams, for the most part, are just out of the running now. So it's like, what are you playing for? It's like you're playing for self-preservation, but it's like.
Well, they're also playing for a winner spot at the major. It's not like they're not playing for anything.
It's just morale has to be so low, knowing that you're not going to the biggest, most fun event of the year.
Maybe not even fully committed to this.
That
Fellow seems to
Champs
think
is the
about
only
trying to
event that
back
people
away.
actually really always
But his
remember
back
and
gets a
care
kill
about.
all the way deep from rooftop
So to know that you're not
side.
going
Once
is just
again, LA just
demoralizing.
leave the
It's
bottom
fair.
side of the
Assault
map
for a
wide
1v3,
open.
he finds one. Oh, he's in a
It
good
gets us to a
spot.
1v3 situation for
He's gonna
Assault.
get
Now
jumped.
to the 1v2.
Good try.
Beagle, no, not
Shotgun.
gonna be able to get the kill. And
Damn.
with that, Florida now build themselves a bit of cushion here in this hotel search.
I mean, they still want to go into a good spot in Major 5. It's not like they're just chalking Major 5.
No, I know.
Still win some good money there.
I know, but I'm just saying it's just demoralizing to
And you're
not-
supposed to be a fucking professional. You should be putting your best in, no matter what the
I agree with
situation may
everything
be.
you're saying, but it's just demoralizing. Like from their POV, like their team isn't winning.
It's definitely not the
They're
best
not going to
situation.
champs. It's like they're getting on the scrim every day.
It's not the best situation. I agree. 3-1
3-1
Florida. They're still just running away with this one.
LA in trouble here early. Fella once again gonna get another.
He really
chance.
wants that snipe. He keeps going for it.
It's unfortunate, but that's the way it goes sometimes. The Gorillas are not just giving him something to think about. They're actually going to try to push him out of this top bedroom position. Fellow instead defaults to opening doors.
I-
to
this
Florida.
this guy-
so many hit
Where are
markers.
these
He
hit
is getting
markers
so
coming
many hit
from?
markers, and I'm
Ted's
pissed off
jump
for
up to
him.
be in the left hip. Kill still not
Dude.
coming through. Exceed
Damn.
trying to test him out and will get the kill. Numbers now with LAG in the post plant.
And Beagle's gonna look to at least pick up bottom luggage. You can't allow Exceed to stay alive in this position. Dead silence pop. Door.
Oh, this is a trolley one.
What?
Exceed comes out on
surprised he
top.
lost that one.
Same.
22 seconds till the bomb detonates.
You can never snipe like that, Seth.
Pops the door, does win it. Vaznev collected.
Oh,
The
man.
problem here is the clock. May have been a 1v3
Brack having a good
based on the
series so
opponent's
far,
left line
7 and
to call
3
it a
map 2.
1v4, because there was no way he was going to have a chance to really contest against the bomb. So Brack will see that 1v3 come
All right,
to an
LAG,
end
put
by
one
the
on the
hands of
board,
Varsity, and
3-2.
LAG get this back to a 1-round count.
Yeah, and a big round at that. You just want to try to stop the bleeding by any means necessary. I mean, the aggressive hit all the way towards the B bomb site works out. I mean, Beagle had to have seen Exceed cross towards the light staircase, but couldn't exactly pounce on that information because by that point, Fellow was already bottom luggage instead of up top. Trying to at least get that snipe, but again finds yet another
What
hit
the
marker.
fuck?
What's up, FaZe and Optic? How we doing?
Okay.
Thanks,
LAG
thanks,
Florida,
Clue.
though.
Appreciate you, man.
Honestly, could be the turning point. There's a lot of S&D prowess at LNG. Need to be able to showcase here, especially with the names on their roster.
And what do you want to do defensively here, I think is the question after getting beat over through the A side of the map so many times. Yeah, look at that. 3 members are going to commit to this, and they're all playing very passive. This allows Beagle to get staircase control.
Alec
Fellas
might find one
considering
here in
maybe
the
from early
offie.
Plant Arcity's watching for the push
Oh
through.
my
Beagle
gosh.
will draw the line in the sand right here.
That's trolling.
That is so trolly.
Arcity's must
That's
have been
that
a
right-hand
bootstrap
peek.
or
That's what that
two.
is.
Gets the shots to land, and in the meantime,
Ooh,
Fellow
shots.
not
I
in
feel like when you
position to go
peek
for the
right, you
plant,
see
so
a little bit
4v3
more,
for
like,
LA's
just a
defense.
little bit more the
That's gonna
angle
call
of
for
the game.
Caps at all, maybe to try to wait for Dead Silence and try to make a push. He's
think I
currently
agree with
residing inside of couches, but you love
Oh,
this call
Riley,
for
can we
LAG.
throw on the
They find that
Celtics,
first blood pixel,
Sixers
perfect
game right here,
shots
please?
Coming through from Arcity's, and they
It's
don't
about
try
to
to
start.
push a little bit further forward. You got to keep
I
eyes on
actually
the
agree
same
with
bomb
that.
site. Exceed's
What?
going to rotate back to
Peek
watch
right,
over
see more?
B,
No,
but
yeah,
Arcity's
it's like
gets
every
peeked
game.
by
It's
Brack.
just
Yeah.
that's Peeker's advantage. When you peek right, you just see them a little bit fat. Like every
Oh, God.
FPS.
Number 8 is gonna
Peeking
go
left?
this bomb
No.
site.
Peek right.
Never.
Be in a
No.
position to
Never go
do
left.
that.
The
Just
more you know.
make sure there
Always
is
go
no
right.
free plan. So Assault
Well,
able to
left you
help
could still
out.
win the
Caps
gunfight,
now
but like you don't have as
play around.
staggering
Assault
of
caught
an
once again,
advantage. If
backside
you go right.
luggage. Can you isolate? Get
You know
this
what
kill
I'm
on
saying?
Caps quickly. Time is an issue as well here for Florida, trying to go for the plant. Caps trying to get the kills, not going to play for the.
I mean,
objective.
Tarkov,
Right to the
CS:GO,
doors, finds Joe in the
Valorant,
backside
Call
corner,
of
though,
Duty,
succeed, and he
always
doesn't
go
want to
right.
check it. And with that, we're tied back up.
Yeah, Yeah, tough situation to find yourself.
Stop
in if you
dropping
are
these
Cap
gems.
again.
Am I
I think
fucking?
that
Am
when
I
we ended up
teaching too
talking
much right
about
now?
it, he needed to wait for dead silence.
Maybe I should chill. Maybe I should
He
chill the
just
fuck
had
out.
to, unfortunately, wait about like another 10 seconds or so. Here's the
See?
opening shot
See?
from RCs, and yeah.
See, proof is in the
I mean,
fucking
a
pudding,
hand
ladies and
Trying
gentlemen.
to go for a reload, a bootstrap, whatever it may be. RCDs is just going to expect that coming through from Beagle. Time and time again, we're seeing SMGs try to
A lot of
take that
people saying
aggressive
put
approach.
on
He did it
put on
last offense
F1.
for LAG. Beagle tries to get away with it here for Florida once again.
Hold
Does
that
not
phone,
work out. Not
chat.
past the vet of RCDs.
Streets are saying
LAG
Lewis
can
is going to
keep these
retire.
string of rounds
Is that right?
continuing to go
the end
together.
of the season,
Florida,
yeah.
heavy stack through mid, looking to get aggressive. They're
And
gonna
apparently
check the early
Charles
cross
Leclerc to
lane, not
replace
see
him at
anything,
Mercedes.
including no utility thrown. So this should alert the defense.
All good
that
things
this
must
is for
come to an
sure
end.
Be a B play. Just comes
Maury,
down to
welcome
how do you
back
want
for
to
3
rotate
months,
to
bro.
deal with
Thank
this,
you.
because the only one really close by is Brack the check. And as he pops the side
3-3.
door, he will play for
LAG does
information off
even this up.
cross. Florida not committing to playing around the back as of yet. Beagle instead tries to reinforce from the defensive side of this B site, but ultimately LAG are going to see this free site and say it's time for us to go for the early plant.
Ball bank shots aren't going to find anything.
Oh, Assault with
Bomb
the
still gets
pinch.
down
We
there,
talk about that
tracking
late
down, comes
pinch.
through Beagle,
Beautiful.
delivers on the backside, and
Oh.
Assault that pounces over top Valet. Will find himself 2 kills. Leaves Caps
After
it
the
all.
1v4 attempt.
1v4, has
Same
a
thing we
tactic
saw
that takes
Vegas do.
first.
Feel really familiar
We
to
highlighted
Florida,
that
but
on the
just
breakdown.
opposite
Whenever
side of
Donnie
the
late
same
pinched in
play
the
they
round,
did
they
in
do it
LA
right there, and it
a couple
works
of
out.
rounds ago.
Just hit him with that late pinch,
Just
shoot him in the
heading
back.
three
It's
members to the
beautiful.
restaurant.
Optic
The other one
maps
just
are
kind
great
of
for Optic.
feeling
What do we
things
got? What do
out
we
over
got?
towards roofs, and Assault does what Brack
What do we
did
got?
just a few rounds previously.
I'm going to write that down.
Catching Florida on the backside of the
Because
site.
we're gonna
So
talk about it
interesting.
again.
I thought
Things-
for sure that Florida
it's
was gonna
just a
see
good
no
play.
nades crossing over towards A, hearing stuns behind them, they would have tried to rotate and reclaim restaurant, but instead
Fortress
they
Hardpoint
try to
map
take the
1.
passive approach. They get
Optic
punished for it.
phase.
But you'd assume that Assault, he was the sole player over there offensively for LAG.
Round 7, late pinch, LAG Florida map 2.
At least caused some doubt
Day
as Florida
3.
were just surrounding the atrium, just watching that A-bomb site, but whatever.
We'll take
how
a look at the
opening
optic
worked,
maps after this.
it all
After
ends up
this
for
right
LAG
here.
to take a 1-round lead. Florida Mutineers going aggressively over towards A, and LAG have just misread this entirely.
Well, the thing about this is they pop stun the doors underneath Assault, so Florida's going to be weary about what very well may come through that back alleyway.
what would
while the
FaZe
rest of
have
LAG's
vetoed?
defense look to try to play around a long flank through mid.
Hotel?
Assault just needs to get his butt out of here, and he does get a little bit of
trying to think what
assistance
they
from
would have
Exceed.
vetoed.
So first blood tallied. It does come at the
They
cost
play
of the plant
Hydro.
Florida in the 3v4 post plant.
You also
We
gotta be
probably
worried about
vetoed
Capsule.
Embassy.
Dead silence popped. He's actually going to be up top bedroom. Is hitting the
boy.
flank down bottom. Valet. You have no idea this is happening. Finds the first. Doesn't expect
3v3
for
bomb
to also
down.
be in there though.
And this is just look at
it
this.
doesn't make
Florida's
much of a
such a hard
difference. He is
situation.
stuck.
We talk about it. They got him pinched, but LAG
Succeeds,
finds
though,
the kills.
Brack now left on the cross.
Now Brack's in an awkward
Frag still
scenario.
remains,
And this should
tries
be an
to
LAG
cook it
round.
over,
Yep,
but it's being
beautifully played.
held, and Joe cuts off the
5-3.
rotation back through mid. Exceed
You know what
had
they
the
say
pinch.
about
the frag,
5-3?
but stays alive
5-3
through it,
curse,
and with that
perhaps.
LAG
Sure.
right back into the driver's seat here for the search.
That boy Tanky. Exceed going to sit there and just hop on the defuse continuously along with Joe. He's just watching this back angle.
If you could only pick
You
one,
almost
who
feel
would
like
you
that
build
Capsule,
around,
it's
Simp
such a
or
split-second
Hydra?
decision,
I
right?
think that's
Finds
pretty
that kill
easy.
onto Assault,
A pretty
and
easy one
you
right
almost
there.
felt like that if he
Yeah,
pushes through
who?
luggage, he would probably
Simp.
would get in a free
Okay, thank you.
engagement
I was
versus
making
Exceed
sure
was
you
still
said-
full
you were
HP
saying
for
Simp.
crying out
Yeah.
loud, but
I thought you were gonna say Hydra. I
it's
know
just
you
the
love
little
Hydra,
things.
which I
LAG,
think Hydra's
3
great
rounds
too.
on the
But
bounce now.
I'm building around
Looking
Simp.
to take this map number 2 in a bounce-back fashion. Again, just catching Florida by surprise with a lot of these off timings, catching them off guard with a lot of these crossfires that are being offered in between Exceed and Assault.
Hydra
Florida's
probably
gonna go right
better
back
than
to that same
Simp this
heavy
year,
defense and through
but
This time, though, they
Still,
are going to make
Simp
some sort
is-
of contact with these nades
Simp's
being
pretty
tossed
fucking
over
proven.
towards the A side of the map. So look to see if Beagle can get first blood, holding tight on this corner. Trophy to keep him safe. That does get expended, though. Cooked frag lands to Fellows' direction. Caps on the cross, also going to be able to find contact here if LAG decide to commit for an A push.
And Nate doesn't connect on a fellow, I don't believe.
we see the
so
5-3
Exceed's just
curse
forced to hold this
activate
angle. He's
here?
also on a 4. This is all just holding this angle while the rest of his teammates are trying to cause a lot of ruckus all the way through rugs. RC's pops dead silence. It's
Oh,
about
Alex
to
trying
run
to get
out.
I feel like
From
this
this
defense
positioning.
setup now is so much more prevalent, like the ultra couch setup. We have 2 people playing off angles couch.
You said it's what?
Like more prevalent now, like it's happening a lot more.
Ooh,
that's gonna do it.
Alec making plays out there.
Through mid, leaves Brack now for the 1v3. Bomb making its move to be planted over by A. RCD's watching the cross through mid. Exceed to reinforce the plan.
Brack, hold
Unless
on.
Brack can
One for
1v3.
Both sets utility out. Exceed can't quite get a solid set of tags onto Brack, so now he can continue to move forward. Assault after the
He's gotta go
plan.
quick.
Thought about the gunfight, but Brack will back away, hit the dead silence, and reset.
I think he just gets that
Did he
information on the
see
assault.
Assault on that
Yeah,
cross?
but he's at a door spot ever.
His moves seem to think that yes,
Hey.
he may
Oh
have.
my
Now he
God.
for
Get
sure
on it.
has to the 1v1. Exceeds up top bedroom. I think
can't
Brack
see
may
his
have seen
whiskers.
head.
He has the read. Oh my
Now he's up top.
god!
Brack gets the one
Write that down.
Oh, it just can't happen.
Oh, it's just strictly business.
What the
coming
fuck is
through
LAG
Carson
doing,
Brooks,
dude?
man.
That was a
great,
good- no, that-
great plays from Brack.
That was a good
though.
play by
It's
Brack.
the
Brack,
information every which way.
1v3.
This is an easy read for Exceed. Didn't end
5-3
up seeing at least for
S&D.
his helmet for the player model, but even
He gets
more
good
than
timing on
last, he knew
assault,
that
just
last player
insta
was
takes
going
his
to be on
advantage,
top
flies
bedroom.
at it.
It was just the
Exceed, I don't know if
smallest
Exceed
bit
could have
of
just went for the
Assault's
quick
leg
trade,
that
though.
Brack had to have
Exceed
seen
might have
going
been
up
able to
towards
just peek
double
out and shoot him in the
double
back. I'm
Good.
not sure if
Only
he...
23 seconds remaining.
Wow.
You can't necessarily
I'm not
fault
sure if he had the
Exceed. He just
timing
could
right
not
there.
go prone in time to keep himself alive from
That was a
the
great
shots
play
that
from
is
Brack.
with
Yeah, that was a
that
good play.
TAC 56. 1v3
And an
that probably should
unacceptable
never
play
happen
from
the way that
LAG.
RCD's opened up
Correct.
with those first 2 kills, but Brack delivers, keeps us within 1.
12 for Brack.
If LAG lose this map because of that, dude, I mean,
force for this Florida team. even in
oh
the
my
midst of
god.
We might be going
a
round
very
11.
disappointing
We might be going round
middle
11.
of the season. First blood for Fellow. Assault drops. Caps seen on the cross, but still gets through. And on top of that,
I want a
he's able
live
to join
cam of
Beagle,
Marky
who
B's face
thought for
during
a
that
second may
clutch.
surprise the rest of LAG, but not to
Oh
be.
my gosh, we might
Caps
be going
following up
11.
does secure the eventual trade. To a 2v3 we go. LAG in a little bit of trouble here as Fellow swings the bomb over towards the B side of the map.
Brack looking to create more space all the way through Restaurant. That's the call. Fellows right behind him now. They're going to start pushing over towards B with Cap.
And
finding
look at
the skill
this.
up
I
top
mean,
bedroom.
Florida-
He will lurk in this position.
Florida's in a great
RC's
spot
Joe.
here. They're going to get
They're
B
have to play
bomb down.
retake over
Cap's going to
RC
hit
as
the
they
late
assume that
pinch.
bomb
Whenever
might
they
still be
get the
working
bomb
its way
down,
back.
he's just going to shoot him in the back
They're going
again.
to learn that that was not indeed the case very quickly here. Capture the dead
Yep,
silence.
they're gonna
knows that
rotate
he
back
could
through their
get behind
spawn.
This defense, but LA are just not
they might
making
push
moves.
through
They're still
mid.
worried about what Caps is doing
Cap's
from
in
this
such a
position.
good spot.
And honestly, all he has to do is just find contact.
Yep,
He may
bang,
have RCD's
round
here.
11.
First kill is good.
Most
Cap's
likely.
not quite able to get away from
2v1,
Joe.
25 seconds.
He
Oh
pulls
Should
no,
be a
Joe's
free win.
cracked though. If he gets in there quick,
He is
something
cracked,
happens.
but
Silence in
the
play,
odds of finding
but
both
this
these
is gonna
guys in
be
here with this
very
little
tough.
time was
This guy's
pretty
cracked,
big
bro.
insane.
Trust me.
Pops the door open. No needs to play with. Just has
Yeah,
to do this
no.
the hard way. Brack gets the stun off. Joe still
Got
trying to
him.
work forward.
Oh
Gets
my God.
hit in the face by Nate, but
Oh my-
it's back to Fellow.
Why, bro?
Oh my god!
What just blew him up?
Fellow's direction,
What just blew him
and then
up?
pops up and wins the kill. What?
Look at it.
Wait, what did he just die
He
to?
has no idea what just happened. Nobody knows what just happened. You take a walk, Joe.
What just killed him?
Even Brack's sitting there having a laugh. I mean, what explosion even
The
happened?
fire
Was it just, like,
extinguisher?
the sheer force of the day just
Write that down.
like hitting Joe on the forehead? What was that?
No idea.
Wait,
That
What
is
was
so
that?
It blew up a
unfortunate.
fire
Ending to the
extinguisher.
map number 2
It bounced
for
off of him,
really
hit the,
starting to
blew
bounce
up,
back
did
after
damage. The
LAG
fire
putting
extinguisher
together
blew up.
so
Team
many
killed him,
different
and then Brack
rounds.
just tweaked. like,
As back-to-back
Yo.
1v3s
I mean-
that shouldn't happen, but
Well,
I would tweak too. I'd be like, what the hell?
yeah.
The fuck just
I mean, that's
happened?
as fortunate as it gets.